Hey guys, Ashen1 here, and welcome to this Final Fantasy VII Remake video on how to get the trophy Staggering feat, which requires us to deal 300% damage to a staggered enemy. Now it isn't that hard to do, but it can be quite unclear how to do it, so let's have a look. We will use Tifa and Aerith for this, as they have very good abilities for increasing stagger damage percentage. And with Tifa, the two we want are Unbridled Strength and True Strike. And as you can see from True Strike, deliver a tremendous blow at close range, increased stagger damage bonus. Now that last sentence is what we are looking for. So the weapon Purple Pain has the ability True Strike, and we get this at the beginning of Chapter 16 when you are climbing around the lights with Tifa to get the keycard, and it's in a purple chest. Now with Aerith, we just need the ability Ray of Judgment, and as you can see from the second sentence, increased stagger damage bonus. So that's exactly what we need, and you get this ability from the weapon Mithril Rod, and you get this weapon in Chapter 11, Haunted, the train graveyard, and it will be in a train compartment in a purple chest just before you climb up a ladder. So the battle that we want to take part in is the BR mission Fat Chocobo, and I would advise putting it on hard mode because we want this enemy to have as much HP as possible so that we don't risk killing him before we get his stagger percentage above 300%. So for me, putting it on hard mode made this much easier, ironically. When we start the battle then, we can split it between pre-stagger and staggered, and when we're in pre-staggered phase, we will need to do two things. Number one is to use Unbridled Strength twice before the enemy becomes staggered, and number two is that Aerith and Tifa have 2 full ATB bars when the enemy is staggered. So with Unbridled Strength twice before stagger, don't do this straight away. Wait until the stagger bar is at about, say, 80 to 90% full, and then you can switch to Tifa. Use Unbridled Strength twice, so you get Omni Strike and then Rise and Fall, and then just carry on with her combos to get him over the stagger line. And I have the materia ATB stagger materia equipped, and what that's doing is when Tifa staggers the enemy, she gets a massive boost to her ATB bars, and that way we're ready to do phase 2. So when the enemy is staggered, we will do 3 things. One is to use True Strike twice and Ray of Judgment once. So just use True Strike and then select Aerith and use Ray of Judgment, and then as soon as you can use True Strike again with Tifa. Then after that with Tifa you want to use Rise and Fall and Omni Strike, so just push triangle and then triangle again. And then third, you just want to carry on spamming triangle with Tifa, or use combos to get your ATB bar back up to use True Strike one more time. And doing this will get you way over 300% quite easily. So let's have a little look. Here are my 2 Unbridled Strengths, as he is very close to stagger. And if you look down in the bottom left now, triangle is set to Rise and Fall, and we have plenty of time before that runs out to stagger him. So as we have him staggered now, I go for the first True Strike. Then I select Aerith to use Ray of Judgment. Then I go for the second True Strike, when I am able to do so. And I follow this with the Rise and Fall, just by pushing triangle, and the Omni Strike just by pushing triangle again, and this gets us up to 290% stagger. And then with plenty of ATB bars, I just use True Strike one more time for 320%, and then the trophy pops up. Staggering feat, trophy earned. Brilliant stuff. And there we go, so nice and easy. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please leave a like, and if you subscribe to my channel, I will have a lot more content, not just for this game, but many more. Cheers guys, see you in the next one.